Hi, this is Joshua Lopez bringing you a Latin exclusive. Today we're here with Danny Hastings, a photographer and famous music video director. Danny, thank you for meeting with us today.
Man, thank you, Joshua. Thank you for having me.
Danny's been a part of the entertainment business for a very long time and has directed over 100 music videos. We're here to introduce you to Danny and let you know a little bit more about him. Danny, tell us who you are and tell us about the great work that you've done over the last few years.
Wow. My name is Danny Hastings, and I'm a photographer and music video director, and I've been blessed enough to be able to love what I do and do what I love, and work with some of the most amazing and most famous artists from all kinds of genres, from the hip-hop genre, from the Latin music genre, and to share my work with millions and millions of people, man. I've been part of in the 90s. I was very influential with shooting most of the most prominent hip-hop albums of times, like the 36 Chambers Wu-Tang album cover, which, by the way, this year marks their 20th-year anniversary.
Wow.
And for those of you know, I started when I was 13. That's why. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, that was 20 years ago. So you do the math. I'm not going to say my age.
So Danny, what led you into that industry? What was your inspiration? What was your major breakthrough? For those young Latinos out there who are interested in directing music videos, what advice do you have for them?
Well, I guess my inspiration comes from music. And art as well. I'm a big art fan, like from Salvador Dali to all the famous artists and photographers that were coming up in the 80s. I was like drawn to that. I was drawn to like Andy Warhol. I was drawn to most like cinema too, like Scorsese and films, and all of that inspires me to believe in I can also do it. If they can do it, I can do it as well. And in high school, I was always with a camera. I was always shooting pictures. I didn't know where it was going to lead to, but my passion and my perseverance basically opened doors for me in the music industry. I was able to share my work with some of the commissioners that hire people like me. And they saw that I had an eye, they saw that I had a style, they saw that I have a vision, and I never look back, man. I enjoy what I do. So, a lot of people, for the young Latinos out there that are creative, anybody that has that says to you no, ignore that. The word no should never be in your world.
Right.
I still remember the day that a quote-unquote friend of mine came to me and said, you know what, you shouldn't really be doing photography, man. Look at me. I tried and it's really hard, and I just advise you to, but I took that and I flipped it around. I was like, then I have to do that. Because it didn't work for him doesn't mean it's not going to work for me. You understand? And I love photography. I was really, that was one of the first passions that I ever had. And today I shot over 150 album covers.
Wow.
So funny enough, well, that person is not around in my circle of friends anymore since then. But I think that gave me sort of like the strength to don't look back and keep moving forward. And you're going to hear that a lot from your parents, from your cousins, from your family, from your uncles. Like, hey, man, what you doing wasting your time rapping? What are you doing wasting your time making this music? This guitar is not going to pay the bills. They don't know that.
Right.
They don't know that because they have conventional jobs. An artist is not a conventional job. An artist comes from the heart. You write a song because you're passionate about something. You take a picture because something drawn you. And my advice to those young kids out there is that, you know what? Don't let anything stop you. Just keep going, and eventually, you're gonna do what you love, and you're gonna love what you do, and
Absolutely.
It's gonna pay the bills and then some too.
Sounds good. Thanks for the strong message, Danny.
man.
What's just to wrap this up? What's next in your career? What's coming up? Any upcoming projects? And where can people go to learn more about you?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of things that are coming up next. I've been progressing from photography to music videos, right? And I went back to school for filmmaking. I studied at NYU for film production, and I was able to offer more services more than photography. I was able to offer music videos. Now I got like the #1 music videos right now, like Hasta Abajo from Don Omar, Prince Royce, Corazón Sin Cara, and Stand By Me. And recently I directed a huge artist named Gerardo Ortiz, which has the #1 video on Mundos and Telemundo and all across the board. I also directed Toby Love, and where I'm moving more towards movie production. I love directing movies. I love putting, things together in film. And I directed my first feature 2 years ago, which wound up on MTV3 and wound up on a lot of wound up on a lot of film festivals.
Okay.
And I'm currently on pre-production for my second film. So movies is where I'm going.
Do you have a Facebook or Twitter webpage?
Yes, man. You can hit me on Twitter at Danny Hastings. That's DANNY Hastings. It's HASTINGS. And you could go to Danny Hastings Photography or atomicusfilms.com, and you can see all my work there. And that's Atomicus is ATOMICUS films.com.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the legendary music video director and photographer Danny Hastings. Thank you so much, sir,
thank you, Joshua,
for interviewing with us. For
you.
more information, please visit our website at latin-e.com. From Miami, remember, we are the movement.